welcome to episode 8. Yes, we're 8 episodes in to the Prem with Great Yarmouth, and as you can see, we've had a winless run of 6, and we are struggling quite a lot this year. I've tried to add in the experience there. We've got an injury at the moment, Callum Stewart, who's out injured at the moment, up to another week out. I've tried to add the experience with Phil Wilson, who's 33, and looked at other players around that have been looking at players that have been in the leagues higher than the county division. So kind of trying to bring that experience in. Not going so well so far. However, because we are starting to put players in the different leagues and the different teams, I am actually going to have a look at the staff now and actually seeing if we can actually recruit some players. So we've got the head of youth development, who's the coach of the under-23s. I'm actually going to see if we can put the manager in charge there. So we've got one manager there, and again the coaching staff here. So we're actually allowed 2. So we're allowed a manager and a coach by the looks of it. So we'll go to the coaching. We'll definitely look at a manager, but I think we will also look for a coach. Not a manager, a coach. I don't want an assistant manager, I want a coach. Okay, looking at the medical staff, we can't have any medical assistants, and looking at scouts, there's no scouts there. Looking at the under-23 in the medical, they can't have anything either, so that's fine. So we'll go ahead and continue to the next game, which is Great Yarmouth versus Ipswich Wanderers. So they've got the search underway. Right, we need to turn this around, boys. We need to really look at this. And do you know what? I'm actually going to do a change of formation as well. I'm actually going to go with 3 in midfield and have a lone striker, so kind of help with that midfield woes there. So let's try this. So we're going to go with Phil again. We're going to have Zanelli. We're going to go with Ben Jackson, but we're going to go back to George. And we're going to have Hayes again as the left back. We're going to go for central midfielders now of Harry Knock, Ryan Harville, and I'm going to go for... No, let's go for Tula Udin. Let's let Odin in. Let's go for this guy here and see how well he does. He's 2-star rated. That's not too bad. Wingers, we are going to go for Peggy and Jordan because we've still got that injury. But up front, on his own, this is going to be a tough choice. I'm going to go for a Ray Ford and put him up on his own. Jury's in sticks. Yeah. Carl Brown as a midfielder. And we're going to put Ryan and Joel. And unfortunately, Yao is going to be on the bench. So that's my new formation. We're going to change the formation up because things aren't working out for us. We need to, do something. And I think a change of formation may help us out there. So I think currently, so I'm going to, go a bit passionate and go, come on, get us out of this thing. And we'll see what happens here. Did give them that little morale team talk, and we'll see what happens. So teams are out. We're at home. We're against Ipswich Wanderers. Let's hope for something positive in this round. Come on, ref, get the game started. Here we go. So we've got 3 in midfield now and 1 lone striker. Whoops, I thought he was going for a long shot there, unlucky though. Sidhu, great cross in, and it's cleared. Out of Rose Ed for a corner. Oh, Zanelli. Is he going into the referee's book or is he getting sent off? No, he's just got electric, got away with that, but they're going to go 1-0 up with this. Oh, good save by the experienced Wilson. That's what I want to see. coming together. We're gonna turn this form around and hopefully end up winning the league again. I'm still positive. It's not over until the fat lady sings, "Go on, Mr. Fordy." Yes, that's what I want to see there. 1-0 to us, bringing up the game. Look at that, 7th goal for us this season, and puts us up to 12th in the league. So we're still mid-table. It looks like we may be a mid-table battle, but hey, I'm happy with that. Just don't concede on half-time, because that's when we tend to concede our goals around half-time, which isn't good. Yes, we've managed to hold on for the first half. We are playing well, so I'm going to say you are playing well, but we've got improvement, so let's do this. Change of formation may have given us a bit of luck there, maybe. Who knows? So, second half continues now. This is good. We've got the ball. It doesn't mean necessarily we're going to be on the attack, because we're playing around with the ball in midfield. And what a poor shot that was. What a poor shot, Lacando. But I will take that. And Odion gets his debut goal at home. Puts us 2-0 up, so I'm happy with that. That's not a bad start. What I can do, though, even though we are 2-0 up, I can do this. Come on, Ryan, because he is a target man as an attacker, so we could use that to our advantage. And we've gone 3-0 up while I've missed that. I can't believe that. We are 3-0 up, and he scored a second goal for us. What a debut he's having. Players seem to do well on debuts, don't they? Scoring loads of goals. So maybe this change of formation has brought us a bit of luck. So 3-0 up against Ipswich Wanderers, and a substitution change as well. I think this might be 3-1 here. Oh, no, a penalty. Ben Jackson's tricked up the player here. Now, how good is the experience of Paul Wilson here? Will he save this penalty and keep us in the game? He can't. Well, keep us in the game. We're still in the game. We're 3-1 up. So hopefully they won't come back and get 2 late goals. I can't see that happening now. 89th minute. 1 minute added on time. And Odion's going for his hat-trick. Great ball there. Oh, look at that. Poor defending. Oh, what a goal. And Paul Whitehurst has put a goal in the back of the net there. Made it 4-1 to Great Yarmouth. And yeah, great start to this episode, I can tell you that. Change of formation. Both my strikers getting in on the action. But great debut from the midfielder. And you know what? It was the moral boost that our team needed there to get us back onto track with the victory. Beating 14th placed Ipswich Wanderers and put us 15th in the league. So that's put us 11th in the league now. So that's great. Look at that, great debut. Tactical gamble pays off. Look at that. Armour's decision to ditch his old 4-2-4 wide and go for a 4-3-3 has put off for a great win. So do you know what? I think that was good to change the tactics there. Don't know what made me change it. I remember in the first episode when I was setting up myself, I looked at my tactics and I thought, this is what I'll do. Got him off for a ban. Not looking too good, but hey ho, it's fine. We've got covered defenders now, and hopefully we'll have an experienced defender in. If we can get this defender in, who we're waiting, Shane Blackett, which we have done, so that's good. We've got him for his next. He'll be available for the suspended George Automei, or however you say his name. So, one thing I will say, I did listen back to episode 1, and I actually said we were 8 leagues away, but we're actually 9, because what I didn't take into consider there's North and South Div 1s and stuff. So we are 9 divisions away, not 8. So I do apologise there. And yes, we've got Shane Blackett in, who is an experienced defender. Like I say, played a lot of divisions. Look, he went from Vanarama National to League 2 and 1, dropped back down. So this is his first time in conference football, in non-league football. Now Shane Blackett is 33 years old. So he's a bit old, but I'm liking the experience there. And do you know what? He can go in for the suspended George Automei. So that's all good there. I'm looking forward to his debut hopefully capitalising on that 4-1 victory. It's weird, if you look at our victories, I think they're tight losses, aren't they? I think we've only had really one bad loss. Yeah, they're tight losses apart from that one there. 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, 1-1, 2-0 there's probably the bad loss. But when we win, geez, don't we win by style? 4-1, 3-0, 4-1. So it shows that we can score, or we're just better against the weaker opponents. So Eastern Counties Division League Cup, and we are being drawn against Kirkley and Pakefield. Not really worried about this competition. It's not something I'm wanting to win. It's not really a priority of mine. So hopefully we'll get beat in that game and we'll be out. We could have Callum Stewart back in within the next couple of games, which is a good sign for me. George is out suspended, so Shane will come into the picture. And again, he's a bit of a better defender as well. So what I'm going to do, because Ryan did score, I'm just going to put Ryan back into the squad as a target man. Actually put him up there, so we've got a bit more. But yeah, what a performance from that guy. Look at that, 9.1 the rating. He's only one game in, but hey, that's what I want to see from my team. Dedication and goals. So here we go, against Fakenham in the league. And do you know what, let's actually say to them we want to pick off where we left off. So go out there and carry on from where you finished the last match. That's what I'm going to say to the boys. Go out there and do well. Look at the morale. The morale was shot to pieces last game, and look at it now. They look like they're on top of the world. Okay, some of the players admittedly are still unhappy, but hey, we'll take that. Great Yarmouth versus Fakenham. So good start. 3 minutes in and we have possession. That's good. They are very good at closing down, but that's a great goal there by Whitehurst, and it's put us up to 8th in the league. So that's a good start from us. Going 1-0 up. I'm happy for that. Again, as long as we don't concede by half time and keep this lead, I'm happy. Or concede. I'd rather we wouldn't. There we go, we're back on the attack. Look at Whitehurst. Look at Whitehurst go. Oh, what a save. He still has possession. But yeah, cleared out to Rosed there by the Fakenham defence there. Jackson's got on the score sheet. Good goal by the defender there. Central defender puts us 2-0 up there against Fakenham. I'm happy with that. Keep going, boys. I'm hoping we're not a 2-game win and then we start losing again. Well, saying that, we still need to win this game. It's only 2-0 and 30 minutes played. Oh, that was a big clearance there. Great ball to... Oh, look at that. What a goal by Locandu. 3-0 up. Look at that. Whitehurst off on again. Oh, just over the bar. We are on attacking form at the moment. Look at that. We've just gone attack after that. Half time 3-0. Of course, we're pleased with the efforts. We are playing absolutely brilliant. Just have to keep going and leave it at that. Oh, I wonder what was going on there. Looks like they can go on the attack here and maybe pull one back. 3-1. Played it out wide. Great goal there by Sheenan to bring it to 3-1. Jack Sheenan. Great goal there. Oh, this could be 3-2 now. It doesn't look good for us. Although we have picked up the ball, and Sidhu plays the ball well out wide. Gives the ball back to the opposition. And Hemmings brings the ball forward. Looks like they're playing at the back, and I think they're going to move forward and they're going to go for another attack. And I think this could be 3-2 here. Game on for Fakenham. Don't know. They are going all the way back to the goalkeeper. I don't know what's going on here. Here we go. This is it. 3-2. Look at that. Ron Keogh. And they're right back in the game now. We've kind of let them back in, and I don't know why. Maybe we should bring on a tactical substitution here. They're making a double change for themselves as well. And I think Ray Ford will come on and hopefully get a goal. Poacher's goal. And do you know what? I'm going to take off Mr. Hervel and bring on Carl Brown. And we'll see how we get on there with that. So there we go, making 2 changes itself, double change, and hopefully we can keep this lead, maybe even improve on it. So we're on the 70th minute, coming up to the 80th. I can see this ending in a draw. I can see us letting this slip away. I'll be eating my words at the end of this game. Look at Ford slip through there, plays it to... Oh, look at that. Great goal by Lacandu there. Puts us 4-2 ahead. Candu's had a great game this game. And there we go. I think this is the end of it here. Another big victory there. 4 goals again. 4-2. We don't do victories by half, do we? Well done, guys. Happy with that performance, and we'll continue on there to 10th in the league. So we are moving up by 1 place. We've got Saffron. We've got Saffron Walden next. So that could be a big game for us. We are away from home as well. Saffron Walden Town Football Club. And they are currently sitting 20th in the league. So whenever we played lower league oppositions, we've not done too great. But when we played oppositions above us, we tend to draw. So this could be a disappointing game for us. So we'll just see what happens at the moment. So Callum Stewart's still injured at the moment. He may be back again, but then do I keep it? Do I keep Sidhu in play? He's been playing pretty okay and solidly for me for the last couple of games. Do I keep him in? Oh, it's going to be a toughie, isn't it? Let's have a look and see what happens. So he's gained full training. What I might do is put him on the subs bench, bring him on in the second half against Saffron, see how well he plays to maybe bring him on fully going forward. So, unfortunately, we're not in the FA Cup or the FA Vars. And it's a Saturday as well, so we've got no game. It gives us a bit of rest. So in fact, Mr. Stewart, I can't remember his name now, may actually get a full start. I'll have to look and see what I feel on the day. So this is the defender that we were looking at. We've got full knowledge of him, and what have they said? They've said could be a potential key member of the first team squad, but I don't think so. I don't think he's worth that at the moment. So we'll carry on as we are. And then we've got Mildenhall 3rd in the league. That could be a good game for us as well, but we'll see what happens. We're coming up to October in the seasons as well. Episode 7 or 8, I can't remember. We're at 8 now. I think we're on episode 8. We're in October, so we're not doing too badly. We're averaging 2 to 3 games an episode, which isn't too bad. And he has passed for 45 minutes of action. So do you know what I'm going to do? They say he's passed for 45. I'm going to say, do you know what? That's not a bad shout. Joel is going to miss out, I think. I'm afraid, and we'll swap those two around. Keep this formation we're in. I'm happy with the squad. Does mean that I'm afraid George has missed out, but however he'll go on the subs bench. See, I mean, we're packing now. We're starting to get a bigger squad. But we'll leave it as that is, because we're doing pretty well. So I'm thinking maybe Carl should come in for Ryan. And there we go. So that's the only change I'm going to make. And we'll see how we get on. Away from home. So I'm just going to keep going. Look, one pick off where we left out because, you know, we're on a good form. Look at all that players. Look at the morale they've got in the squad. Happy for that. And we're in the home kit, away from home. I've just shaken the hands of Saffron Walden's manager. I had a little bit of a banter with him. Told him that he's going to lose. He turned around and gone, no chance, we're a better team. Having a bit of bounce there. And now we are ready for the game. So let's show him what we're made of. That little bit of banter we had before the game. Let's show him I meant it. So 10 minutes in, we haven't really seen any attacks yet. Getting closer to half time now and still no attacks. Here we go, they've got the ball and they've got the attack here, but great interception by Zanelli there. Gives it to Brown. Plays a lovely through ball to Whitehurst. Latches onto it, and yes! He's put us 1-0 up. Go on, Whitehurst, that's what I like to see. Getting up there in the league, that's what we want to be. We want to be top of this league. We want to go up promoted as champions of this league and progress to the kind of non-league leagues. So, what a pass by Odin. What a brilliant pass that was. Never seen anything like it. Right on the stroke of half time as well. They're going to get that equaliser. Always hate conceding at half time. Oh, Wilson, you are a superstar, and that's why we bought you, for the experience. Knox got possession of the ball. We're going on a counter here, right on the stroke of half time. No, ball's played out. Surely half time now. Look at that. 1-0 half time, I'll take that. Although, I will say, we are well, but we need to keep going. And I have the faith in them. I love that. I'm the faith button. Best button on for FM Manager. So there we go. I was going to bring on Stuart, wasn't I? So let this tack fizzle out or happen, and then we will bring on our left winger. Oh, good attack there. So we're on another attack here by the looks of it. Like the way Whitehurst plays on the last defender to get that through ball in. I think that's very effective. Oh, what a ball. What a goal by Knock there. Fantastic. 2-0 up. That's what I like to see. And Sidhu, you've had a good game. But here comes Callum Stewart for the Bay. And I'm going to leave Ray Ford off for the moment. I may bring him on a little bit later on. So there we go. Here comes Stewart for his game back after injury. We picked up an injury with Blackett. Oh no. He's got a damaged heel. So there we go. We'll bring him back on. Put him on as a central defender. There we go. So we're making a second sub now due to injury. It's not good. But we are 2-0 up. So that's not too bad. And I think with only 5 minutes left, let's bring out Ray Ford and see how well he gets on for the last 5 to 10 minutes or so. So I made all 3 subs. Unlike me to use substitutions really in Game of Football Manager, I kind of like to keep the team out there. But again, sometimes you have to make a sub. There we go. 2-0 victory. Fantastic. Going to tell the players I'm absolutely happy with that. Lovely victory. Callum Stewart comes on, gets a 6.6 average. So look at that. 5th in the league now. And we are flying high. Oh, this season's getting well underway. Roughly about 10 games into the season. So that's really good. Blackett's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. We are going to leave with physio. There's no point in doing that. So, Knock is on form, which is brilliant. Let's have a look at the schedule there. So, we've come back and we've had 3 victories on the bounce: 4-1, 2, 4-2 and 2-0. So that's great there. That has put us now in the division 5th. We are 9 points behind Felixstowe, who are top of the league, who haven't lost a game yet. However, they've got a game in hand over us as well. So kind of we need to hope they slip down the pecking order, maybe get a few more draws and maybe a couple of losses in there as well. Guys, and that is another episode done there here for us on To the Prem with Great Yarmouth. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. This episode's been probably my better one because we've actually had some winners. Looking at the salaries and the balance, just we're coming down. We are losing quite a bit. We're 20k into debt. That's such a shame. However, lower league football, it's hard to make ends meet. Hopefully we can improve on that in the next couple of seasons as well. But apart from that, look at our league form. 2 losses and then 3 wins. So I'm happy with that. Guys, till the next episode, please, if you haven't already, like I've said, subscribe, hit the like button. And hey, if you've noticed anything or suggest anything that I may have missed, put it in the comments and, you know, maybe I can improve my squad somehow. But hey, thank you for your patience and enjoy. Speak to you soon.